gonna robots make a paycheck. Cause I'm gone, off to another verses. Putting you in hearses, cause we professionals in the business. Sheesh. Damn, bro, killed it. I wanna do a roast now, man. Do a roast, bam. Yeah, damn, I feel like I should go to work. We got so much to do. Sit here, listen to my trophies, man. I got shit to do. We got this list, and we got 2 seasons to bring it back up. This list is off the chain, you know, off the chain. Everything about you and I are off the chain. Without you or I, there is no you or I. So that's why you must know yourself. Do you know yourself? Because I'm a god at knowing myself. I have done many things, walked on wet pavement, water. Yes, I said it. I have walked on water. So I'll give you my YouTube address for a red card. Right, you can see my pretty face. Unbelievable, you know. I got 20 albums out, girl. I'm probably the most famous person you will ever meet. And I mean, I just can't brag enough about how I gave back in the world and what any great human being would do. Because we all have a pot of gold waiting for us. The question isn't where's your shit, but the question is when will you pick it up? You already have the key to your house. Do you know that right now? You have the power to change people. You are an amazing person, no doubt about it in my mind that there are already things coming your direction. There is so much waiting for you. The question is, you already own half of the estate.
Define success. But since I got that and money side. Plus, what do you got besides money bags? What do you got besides AIDS, man? What do you got besides the scorecard of STDs? You know, that list goes on for miles. And I'd be reading notes from people how to read about it. You know, they wanted it all, but they didn't read the fine print. I want, you know, fast cars. I want a bunch of trophies, and you know, I want to be the best race car driver alive. I want to be the astronaut. You know, not thinking about all the training that comes with your scorecard. You gotta ride around that thing, and it makes you lose your mind, bro. Where they test you to see if you can physically do it. G-force. Riding on a roller coaster. Remember when your mom brought you when you were just a little tiny fellow with no friends? When you thought it was cool to wear the pants that your mom made you? And do you remember when the other kids in the class pulled out your elastic-made Homer Simpson shorts? Because for one, you didn't have any package, and two, you were white and tidy, so it was funny when you ran, because you ran like Forrest Gump wanting his chocolates, singing "Mama, Mama." That's what you dream about doing, you know. Man, all I want is to watch all of these people's faces after I die. I want to see the agony and the pain I put them through. With, no, of course, no evil laugh, because you're insane as shit. You would sit up there in a tree like a monkey, just to, you know, live your whole life for 5 seconds. They got a job, man. They gotta take their car to an oil change, man. They got screaming ass kids. They gotta take to daycare because their bitch ass father was a bastard and decided to, you know, sleep around until the mom was fed up with it. She didn't want AIDS in her house. You know, what if he did have AIDS from sleeping around? How would that work? You know, good job, woman, lady, ex-wife, who threw out their AIDS infection. You don't want that infection in your life. You know, it's like cancer. You don't want cancer in your life. It's like, you know, fat people. You don't want fat people in your life. Just ask skinny people. You know, people hooked on the crack. You don't want those. Like, really? No. I gotta go out my way to please your addiction with chicken wings and potato chips. I got my sack, and I thought I was bad when I finished it all in an hour. Feel the cholesterol pumping through my veins. Damn, man. This person puts me to shame, and then I hear them talk about how ugly they are. I don't know what to do, man. Like to me, it's like, yo, I cannot compute with this situation here, because you're doing one thing and then you're saying another. I got confused on who the hell you are and what your goals are in life. Is your goals to look good or finish that sack of potato chips? Because you can't have both. Eventually, your nice ass luck runs out, and you get a donk bigger than a reject. But you can't fit in the doors without a double wide, and you know you gotta buy 2 seats. Because you get all pissed off that they should support you and your 1,000-pound goal. You know, you just gave up on looking pretty, but you were trying real hard to finish that bag of potato chips. You know, you can't have weed and meth at the same time. It's just not a good mix. Yeah, but you want to look pretty, and you look like the lunch lady that looks like that was her only job in life was to be around food. She dreams food, she thinks food, all damn day it is food, you know, walking, cruising down the driveway, making excuses, hiding candy bars in that big ass butt. And, you know, the lifestyle that some of us go through, it's ridiculous, man. Life sucks sometimes, especially when you can't have it your way. You know, I'm sitting back here taking pain pills, and I feel ridiculed sometimes, because we got some dumbasses that big dope better, homie. You ain't know me. How the hell can you guide me out of the situation when you're in your own situation? So I want to say, if you want to make money with music, as I talk all soft, I got no balls. If you want to make money with music, homies, well, I got some neon lights behind me. If you want to make a bunch of dough and, use that compressor to make yourself real soft for all the ladies, it can't even hear you pronunciate properly with all that hard work you must put in that post-editing. It just shows as it leaks out. Good video, but I can't hear. Soft-ass voice. I'm gonna tell you how to get a success. I'm gonna tell you how to get a bitch in bed. I'm gonna tell you how to get a big dick. At least I tell you this stuff and you can hear me as if I'm bouncing from a chalkboard. Music to your ears is different than music to my ears. If you can't handle tinnitus later on in your life, then maybe my music isn't for you. I mean, some of us like to live an unhealthy life, just like you keep on smoking those drugs. You know where that's going to lead you? To Dr. Emphysema, to doctor. But you want help, right? You want help, right, from your back? Weren't you the one that did it to yourself because you were taking anti-inflammatories after a surgery? And isn't it the reason why the hardware failed? So maybe that's why I never hear you talk about your guilt, because you owned it. You ate it up like an apple that the student left me because I impressed. I impress students. Job well done. Can't help it that we are all that and a bag of chips. We still got our baby face. I've done it right. You can come in here tomorrow, eat a bag of potato chips, and I'd still look good. But what gone wrong with you? I could just lay in bed all day, and you sit up and watch the latest ridiculous court show that replaced Judge Judy, so you can learn about life. That's how you watch documentaries, because you are so smart, smarter than a remote control. Can you be smarter than a remote control and an empty bag of chicken fried steaks? Those are my favorite. Just in case you want to take me on a date sometime, take me someplace where they got chicken fried steaks. Because when I was going through my own shit, when I was only holding on to, being desperate and eating bags of chicken fried steaks, and today I was sick because I ate too much candy. Temptation got to me. You keep putting your fingers in the bag, devil's gonna bite you. Maybe not this time, but you'll sense it. The devil will drive you blind of the gifts that God gave. If you're not taking care of your body by drinking water, which I wasn't, no-brainer that we got spine issues, because what happens when water dries up from your sponge? That's right, it gets brittle from scrubbing. And you gotta give yourself the proper food, like the vegetables, not the Taco Bell I eat, or not the Dr. Pepper. You shouldn't even be smoking this kind of stuff. And you shouldn't even be using the F word, talking smart. You need to stay in school and follow Jesus. Because, let's just be honest. I ain't gonna give you no foundation. I'm gonna read off your vibrations and be like, because we are all different. We're all a different type of loser. We're all a special kind of winner. And, we are human at the job. When you give that job, when you blow everything else away and you just work that job, you work it like a robot, like you've done it, like you're God, like you could probably teach the world. Let me show you how to do it. Let me show you how to stock this shelf. You ain't doing it right. Let me show you how to do it, child. Let me show you. That's what I'm doing, man. I'm showing you how to make money. I'm showing you how to get yourself out of debt. I'm teaching you the way to find the light within your dark-ass life. Open up some blinds and feel the sun that Jesus gave you as a gift. Do not let the devil in by buying aftermarket materialistic blinds. That shit is the devil. If sun, the only thing you could use was maybe like plants. You cannot use anything man-made. You gotta stay pure. See, that's how you exhale. That stinky smell you smell is the devil's exiting my body because we trap them with hookah smoke using what God gave us. We are attracting the devils in my trap, and you gotta mix it with some man-made to burp out the devils. You gotta burp out the devils. So you gotta smoke and drink soda too. You gotta, because the hell is all about smoke. It's all about scary shit. It's red, a bunch of fire. Hell is where you hear a bunch of people screaming. You can search something online about it, and it gives you chills. There is this one place on Earth where they decided to drill a hole and see how deep they could go. Maybe I'm gonna see how deep I could go today. And apparently, they could only go so far because money ran out from these expensive ass drill bits. So before they were losing money on funding. So these drill bits, to drill that far cost, $150, something like that. And they only had 100. So they were like, okay, so let's put this microphone down there and see what we hear. They heard hell, homie. They got it on the internet, and you could research it. I'm not really know what it's called, but it's like the deepest hole in the earth, and you'll eventually find it. If you give a damn worth 30 seconds of your time to do some quality web researching, you know how to do that. It's like lying, right? It's a skill. Since you lie every day, and I don't lie, who am I gonna lie to, man? Your television set? Am I gonna lie to you through the camera somehow? I don't even know you. Am I gonna make lies about you to make myself feel better? I've got 23 albums, man. I don't need to make up stories about anyone. I wake up with a big ass boner and a smiley face. And then the first thing I, compute is like, damn, I've got 23 albums. I'm sitting back here just waiting on the rainbow to get closer. And the pot of gold just, Donald Duck, swimming under a, he's having a good time under a rain shower. Donald Duck. You should research that up. Looney Tunes. And that's what I feel like when I wake up every morning. Now, 10 years when I had jack shit like you, I'm telling you how to make money. And there's probably a reason why you're watching me right now. Because I make money when I sleep. I make money when I take a shit. I make money when I'm smoking a bowl. I make money when I ain't give a shit. I make money, man. I make like $4,000 easy every single month, and it's jacked up. Thanks to all of you, because I know we got a lot of losers out there looking for some rich ass material from someone who did it. You're looking at an idol, your daddy, and I can tell you how to get there through my sarcasm. If you can handle this and not go home and cry in your pillow, and no one ever there's a reason. You could sit here too and someday talk like me. Maybe you wouldn't get too offended. This is good since you chill on the, mud puddle side, and I chill on the cold brick side. You just can't do it. It doesn't compute. It's not compatible with your moral systems. You are incapable of doing your job perfectly. You always have to make a mistake, regardless of who you are at that moment. You're only one person, night, day. Damn, doesn't that suck? For me, I come in here and I got alter egos. I come in here and there's a sign on the door that says, recording in action, given permission, to act the part. Be 100 or go home, because you're the one that's going to be watching this, and you're the one. So, I am a badass, so I'm going to look like a badass. And I'm going to talk like a badass, because I am a badass at everything I do. I can whoop your ass moving around in iPad Pro. I know how to install an app better than you, buddy. I know how to get on the internet and use Google faster than you when it comes up to trivia questions on Jeopardy. I know how to do it just like you, but better. So you can never beat me. That's my mentality, man. And you know what that got me? I got me a list that no one gives a shit about. However, top 100 prolific. I actually got a name for you this time, and there's an actual list. Google it. If you give 30 seconds, you might find the list. And, give another 5 minutes to read the article. You will understand my presence that you're looking at right now. I'm a legend. Did you hear me right? I ain't a fuck up like you. I am not, a thief or a piece of shit. Those words will never come out of my mouth, because I am just reminded of, 23 albums. I used to be like, I'm a piece of shit. But I'm going to tell you that once you wake up in the morning and believe that hard work pays off, that loser mentality that you've been trained to have your whole entire life will just disappear. And if you build it, they will come. You remember that movie? It's true. What have you built? Anything besides a hole that you dug. You need to build your empire. You need to figure it out. Because no one gives a damn. No one's going to figure it out for you, because you're only getting older. I just shaved, man. And already I can feel it coming in. So you're only getting older, and your hair will only turn whiter depending on how smart you are. Like if you die at 88 years old with brown hair, you probably are one of the dumb ones. Sorry, that's physical facts. All smart people got white hair. I have never seen a doctor like Dr. Kevorkian or Dr. Blownut, Dr. Check It Out with whatever we were talking about. You can't do that. I have earned my short attention span while I smoke my weed, because on the door it says, you know how this works, don't you? I'm done saying, when you can finally be done saying, I don't know, what? I don't know how I'm going to wipe my ass today. Is it side to side? back and forth and back, put my finger all the way up there, and what is it? What are you gonna do today? What should we believe? And that becomes your life. You're constantly questioning, get in the reviews of how many steps you should take to the donut shop. You know, when you're asking everyone else what kind of donut you should buy, when you're asking everyone else, I just don't know, man. I don't know how to have sex. I don't know how to work the remote control to the TV. Oh man, you don't even know how to do that. Potato chip fat bitch is way smarter than you. So I guess if you die with a full brunette wig on you, when you pass it at 90, you gotta be stupid. And I already got it, you know, it's like I already passed that test in life, so I ain't gotta wake up worrying about me trying to lose the color of my hair. Because it happens, man. Like, if you swing your dick enough in circles, it will happen. If you build it, if you build up the broken skin around your cock, it will come. But you gotta build up that scar tissue. You gotta break it in, you know? God gave you a small ass dick, but he gave you he gave you 2 hands, man. Stretch that shit out. But are you so stupid that you haven't done that yet? You're laughing over there, giggling like a virgin. Like, what is it? Please tell me. I'll wait and think about that thought while I smoke up on book here. I'll show you a different shot of the studio. Oh, hour 41. We should go back making beats. So gotta go to bed here soon, so I can get my beauty sleep. If you got a problem with how I sleep, I suggest that you just lay on your cot and worry about your bad back later, because you needed that extra cheese on the double whopper rather than saving up those pennies for a pillow top mattress and, you know, a mansion and, you know, a nice bitch. You save up for a date with that bitch. You gotta save up money like an emergency fund. You heard what that crackhead was talking about, that financial advisor hooked on money? He's got an addiction. That's all he ever talks about, man, is other people's problems while he sits up there and be like, yeah, you know, I did it. I even got my family working for me with smiles. And, you know, I'd be giving some tough love, like, you know, buying in my house. And, but, you know, it's, if you build the empire together instead of against each other, strangers can be a better friend than the people you work with. But, I mean, you got to put it in mutual funds. So I'm telling you, get your ass together and work for instrumentals, because that's a better ROI, using smart terms. Return on investment for all the retards out there. ROI, using big ass words, like your big ass butt. Need that extra space on the bus. No wonder it's got suspension problems. And I guess that explains why you can't afford a car, because you're looking for the extra tip. Okay, I ain't got nothing against fat people, man. I guess I'm just annoyed by them, like I am with heights. You know, I can't be around heights. Heights scare the shit out of me, man. Watching cell towers on the internets, and, you know, a lot of people die from falling off of those cell phone towers, breaking their neck, getting tangled up in that metal, becoming decapitated. Have you seen pictures of it? If you Google, like, bloody gore, fatal accidents, and they click on images up there, and then, you know, bloody gore bodies from a car accident. I seen this one where, like, someone must have flew through the sky and, like, hit this guy. Like, his hands were still on the steering wheel. They were like down here, and it was like a huge ass snake that flew right through his forehead, because, and then, like, it fell out or something, because he's so giant hole in his head. And then, you know, since I like airplanes, I was like, oh, you know, got my curiosity peeking to airplane bloody gore bodies, and that's interesting. Sometimes you don't know what you're looking at, but it's also sad, you know, seeing people still strapped to their seat, and it like, you see an arm, or like heads just rolling around like tumbleweeds. So we need to get back to this. This is much more valuable to me, this music down here, than Mike Cornea's voice. And I could talk forever. I choose to do a little bit more work before I walk out there. And I guess if you call this work, this is my job, you know. I come in here and smoke a bunch of weed on auto-tune, show you guys how good I am. It's part of our job, you know, fake the funk. Because if you can fake it, you made it. You guys watch me, listen to me play video games. Oh, but this is album right here, you know, extended release. Jesus doesn't love me yet, but he will someday. Instead, I'm gonna just do what I love to do. And that's sit in a chair all by myself in an empty room. Damn, yo, pimp music all the way. Ooh, got my GTA copyright protection behind that. I mean, I go to sleep feeling good as long as, you know, the video games are running. Try digging that shit out. Of the best thing, try to remake a man. Just a stand-up guy. Damn, yo. Ooh, yo, celebration again. Let's hit this. We gotta wait, you know, for the editor. Getting ready for the editor, man. Just like that, yo, 2 seconds. Got my beat ready. Check this out. Oh, yo. Yo, double hit. I won 2 hits. Damn, yo. Random, you know, all on random. Notice how I let Jesus take the wheel. This is what believing in You know, I'm at the casino right now. I'm pulling sevens, man. I'm throwing sevens. I'm winning eights. Damn, 7 for lucky, 8 for monies. Damn, yo. All the way through, man. Like my song, all the way through. Cool, you made a beat in under 10 minutes. I made a song, man. Chorus and all. My dick is real big, so better watch out. Oh, man, yo, another one. My wife said I can't come out of here until I got 20. So I'm like, okay, baby, I'll get you what you want. I will be. Damn, you guys hear that? You guys hear all that buzzing in the background? Oh, you know, I would never notice it unless I gave myself a break to hear myself think for a moment. You hear that low hum you guys have in your side, my 4K videos. You know, if you want the real clean version, then you have to buy a subscription to Spotify or even YouTube. Yep, you wouldn't listen to all the real good shit. But if you don't mind the buzz, and if you don't mind GTA 5, yo, you can chill here and smoke with me all you want. We got free ass admission. You know, I'm your DJ host. You know why? Because we took it out. Damn. That's all it took. You know, took 2 brain cells to figure that one out. We should have music with lovely grandmas. Oh my god, yo, that sounds so good. But I still hear it. See if there's a gate on this. But you hear it, right? Gate helps a lot. So we're getting interference, and it's most likely coming from this route. We fix it here. Wow. This is why you hire the professionals. Turn this up. That's a pretty damn clean signal. We want from real bad. Stupid. Notice how much cleaner of a signal that is. Why you use gates. So, alright. Woo, man, yo. You wanna get real clean? Take this. All in by taking a hit about drugs. You know, it's time to pop a few pills. Speaking of Relatable Studios, man, make sure you buy all of our albums because I believe you think I'm worth it. That's what I go to sleep thinking about. I laugh myself to sleep, you know, just imagine what it would be like. It'd be like Woodstock 68 all over again. This is like the first Woodstock, man. This is the first how everything was crazy and people were sliding in their own piss and poop. They wanted to. I don't know how I will make you do it, but somehow the mood will be just right and you won't want to slip and slide in your own poop. That's disgusting. While I give the best show of my life home ed. Alright, so let's just continue this. Unless the Russians were mob themselves, you know, if you want to go talk about it under the Russians could be part of the gangsters, you know. So back to the Joe Rogan story with that ex-FBI dude talking about how the Russians took out JFK. Well, maybe so, but he didn't really explain anything about the RICO law or that the Russians were gangs, because a lot of them were Russians or Italians, because you had different sides and different things. So what an easy cover-up. Like, I don't know why you would cover that up, because it almost give kudos to the United States government for actually taking them out. And that's what we're all about. We're about giving kudos where kudos is due. So yeah, why wouldn't they tell it like that? Maybe they didn't because it happened on their soil, and so maybe there's some reason why they didn't want to share that branch of information with you. So I am more into knowledge like that. So by having a vast variety of knowledge sometimes sucks, because life's not as fun anymore when you know watched. I'll talk. Say along last year. It's like an adult room. So you see bitches with tits on it. Yeah, what up, Holmes? I'm gonna make the screen big so you can see my chin. Yeah. Make my screen big so you can see my chin. Damn, you know, what a day. What a day. I think this album passes as an instrumental. This is the next release. CJ023. Alright, let me do my weak ass exercises here. In the meantime, I'm gonna play some freestyles from my freestyle folder. Let me give this music a break. Rest for a second. We'll come back to it. These are ones we're building. We're gonna play the delete game. Actually, we got play this one that are like haven't played any for the past 7 days. this later. Do all. Oh, but I do it from up here, yo. There we go. I think I'm high or something. You know, like I'm not very good at. Okay, I'm good at working high. It's the right kind of weed and wrong kind of weed. Usually I get stupid shit when I smoke. But my PC's just being slow. We're just not kind of.
But I'm just organically growing. Oh man, King Jesus is writing for me. But chill, because it's about the end of my day. About to chill with my girl. Wow. Yo, go Jesus. For the ghostwriting. Is this what ghostwriting is? Hello, who's in my present? Thank you for doing my job with such excellence. Wow. Maybe because I just been smoking all this weed and it's been hitting on my brain cells. Like so bad when an iPad dies, 0. I'm just gonna walk out and I'm so addicted to this, I can't stop. And then hit that button, right? See how it peaks and it's a bit different? You raise it, this thing's got a limiter in it. So it'll peak evenly if you clip it just a bit. Here you go. Yeah, getting on with number 17. Track the list, eh? Number 5.
You was Cornell. So we working, digging out that hole, not exposing my true talent. So I gotta sit here and use my brain powers to its fullest. So, you know, I'm a great guy. And I'm married. And I feel bad that I can't do stuff. I think you understand. That's all rap is, right? Well, bitches, big butts, sluts, coochies, coochie mamas. It's like that one. I wanna be something I'm not. I'm being something I'm not. Yeah, I wear so much makeup on my face. I put a sock down my pants. I gotta wear a suit to work, cause I'm something that I ain't. I put on the work hat when I go and I lie to all these people about how great this product is. Cause I work a 9 to 5. Like 3 hours a day. Come on, man, but it's fun. I gotta be someone that I'm not.
We can live again. Man, I don't want to get hit or die. I want to live forever, ever. We're gonna live forever. Past the 15 million half-life. 7.5. Damn. Who existed in that time? 7.5 million years. My homie, friend. I got letters from 7.5 million years ago. We did, man.
Suppose I should take some drugs. You gotta stay on schedule well. Gotta stay on schedule well.
Keep on pumping your veins full of those drugs, homie. Pump your veins full of those drugs, homie. Do what you know what is good for you. Live an unsober life, so you can calm your ass down. I already took my Zola pill. Wait, no I didn't. Wait, yes I did. No I did. I can't remember now. Oh well. At least I ain't crying, so I must have, man. The pain ain't keeping me down. Pain ain't keeping me down. Shit, being sober does. Need to be sedated. Sedation.
If I did, I'll be extra happy. I got sciatica down to your leg. That's level 10. I mean, when sciatica comes around, that's up there. It's not that bad. Like, it can get bad, but it's like, yo, this is already. Who wants to chill with this kind of pain, yo? Yeah, like, it can get worse. It could go over here, but we already reached the threshold. Like, I would probably say this back in the day was an 8, because you could never get a 10. Yo, those are some bullshit. Yeah, you can get a 10, because the worst it's ever been. Does it feel like it's the worst it's ever been? Yeah, it feels pretty bad. You know, I can't remember the last time it hurt like this. So all I gotta do is stop taking my narcotics you so much want to take away from me. And yeah, let's just watch me suffer while you get the benefit of controlling someone for your own scarce enjoyment, right, Trump? So I would like to have 120 milligrams of morphine while I wait in line for my, I would like to be, at least not feel shit. At least give me 8 milligrams of Dilaudid 3 times a day. I know, but, you know, weird that it's just 6 milligrams over and you can't do it, but anyway, who cares about my pain? Not a single one of you. I've been sitting here for 10 years. If y'all gave a damn, you would've done something. But nah, yo, we're still sitting here, man. I'm the only one fighting. Do you know how real that becomes? Would you be fighting a life-threatening disease and no one gives a damn? You know, they forget you had the thing. And it's something you go through every single day. Yo, you see me smile often, right? So I must be lying. Because I can purposely just hold my mouth down for this long. And I can purposely do that. Yo, I'm that good at making my life a grave. So I'm glad that I sit here and do my job, because I'm gonna show you all in the industry, y'all ain't got nothing on me. And you can keep on talking that smack, but I haven't heard your CD. All right, teacher, you know, you can try to take my drugs away. Okay, scared person. You can tell me not to smoke weed. And believe that my weed is one causing my inflammation. All right, misinformed. The one that is causing my emphysema. All right, and my COPD symptoms. All right, smart one. All right, fat fucker. You know, you got me there. Oh, you hear it? You hear it? As if Jesus wanted to put many. No, that's the devil. The devil put many. No, that's Jesus. Jesus knows everything, so he did this. I don't believe in the devil. I've been to heaven. I came back here. So I have a relationship, I could say a bigger, mine ain't make-believe in my head. I actually seen it in my delusions while the body was animating itself. It's funny how the story's always been the same, and if I could tell I don't tell stories. That's the only story I ever tell, and it's on repeat, same exact way. Man, I wish I could lie about the whole thing so you guys could pull me out of this hell. But we in heaven, we God's child, man. We God's child waiting on his built the world in 7 days, kinda, while he fucked up one of his own creations just to write a book about a world that's gonna get killed with radiation. Like if that's all true, why am I here, right? The radiation, that's a damn fact. That's why I don't eat fish. Today's the 3/11 Fukushima celebration anniversary. That's when today's the real birthday of death. 3/11 is when death happened. What does 3/11 mean in the Bible? We got an actual name though. Oh, peace and chill. Hey, so we'll be back tomorrow as well. My wife's sick, that's why. I'd be in here at weird hours. Nothing's really going on up there. We're good. Just had a blizzard here though. It was amazing, man. Never seen anything like it in my life. We had like 70-mile-an-hour wind in Colorado Springs. We're like a valley within a mountain. We're like on the side of the mountain right before it turns to flatland. It was blowing here crazy. We lost some power a few times. But man, you never go outside. So I could have easily missed it, the whole thing. If it wasn't for my beautiful wife, I could have missed that whole storm. But baller. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Baller material. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. Baller material. Yeah, man. And my vocal confidence. Amazing. What dude was my future putt? We ain't done rapping yet. Before I knew it, that was the beginning of the second chance. But it wasn't like where you got left off before. You're screwed up a bit and start following cars, stole gas, and all kinds of stuff. A few weeks after process. The thing for me was just to rap, like to almost rhyme every word, and then it was to make sense with your words. And we started telling stories, and now I'm like, okay, we got the story part almost down. Let's start working on our singing. Justin's got a singing voice. Sing you to sleep. Show it to you. For the music right behind, check that out. See that? I gotta work on the green yet. So that part. You know what that is a picture of? It's a picture of the nuclear bomb, and I cut it out. What's real nice about it? So one make look like a mushroom cloud. I guess I could go in a bit more, but that's just from Perry's. That's just nice. You, is that what you're here to do? Put your strengths together. Why you take it? What you say? Why is it always about what they want you to pay? Follow your dreams, follow your strengths. Know what you're good at. You never know who to be a brand new business. Shoot for the stars, but you're just shooting for yourself. Putting the pieces together, it's much easier. But you're dead in front of your face, it's on top. Yeah, stuff it. So I know all of this will be over eventually. If I don't die of something like a heart attack or something. Once we get this pain management tour, the journey has been awesome and hitting every opportunity we could to make memories. But I was so high through the whole entire thing. I don't really remember what really went on every day, because every day we partied so much. Like, it was to the point that we were always on something. And most of the time, it was fun because there were chicks on the bus. And we spent a lot of time on that bus. And sometimes there was change of people. There was time where we had personal time, but a lot of it was spent with other people. It's a bus, so you don't get much private time. When you're doing a tour like that, everyone's out to get you, and they're jealous because of the current lifestyle you're in, and somewhat filled with hate because of the person you turned into. And you get letters like, all this fame and shit turned you into an animal. I really don't know you anymore. I don't like what I see. Every time someone shows me a video of you, you're acting all crazy and this and that. Looks like you're having a ball, looks like you're having fun, but who the hell are you? Every single day you're going through something else. You are on all of these drugs that they talk about on TV that's so bad for you. Weed isn't even legal here. It isn't even legal here yet, and you're smoking it every single day. You must be psychotic. and absolutely nuts. Who in their right mind would marry you? And, I'm just going to curse her too because she's with you. And, we're not going to treat any of you nice at all because we are stuck up bitches. And we can't think about who you are because all I've ever seen when MTV followed your ass around the world, you were odds that you go through. You're not the same person. You're not that person when I watch on TV. You're not who I thought you were. And I just can't be okay with the fact that you're someone else on these TV shows. I'm very glad that you got what you want. You are crazy. Where I come from, they call what you have a mental disorder. And you need help, man. Like, you should go talk to someone about your drug use. And you should go talk to someone about, like, are you drinking alcohol? Are you seriously mixing alcohol with your pain drugs? Honestly, like, what kind of idol do you think you try to be? I think you're fooling yourself, and that's what addicts say. Addicts are liars all the time. And, for once, I just wish you could be honest with us and with yourself, because lying is not good. And, if you need us, Jesus is right there. We can help you. But this lifestyle you're going down is too much for any of us. You're not the same person, bro. You're not the same person, and you don't do what we do anymore. We eat fish, we do this on this time, and if you don't do it, that's crazy. Like, how can you still be taking adults outside in an outhouse? That's crazy. We're living in 2019, and you're still watching TVs on that big box bullshit. You still watch crap on that? Holy crap, man. It's 2019. Where's your LCD at? Where is that 4K, bro? You live in hairdos like that female cops in Texas. She's a rock star wearing bondage bracelets and looking like Mr. T's cousin and shit, ready to rock out with pumper puffs as bangs. She's ready to rock it out, man. So today I didn't know what today was going to be. I didn't know I was going to come in here, but today I think is an okay recording for all the people who thought they knew me. And it's really hard to know me, so I don't expect people to know me. And even with families, it's okay. I keep on saying that now, Oh, and another thing is like when I come at the top of your lungs, you're the only one eating my french fries as I see a distance. I'm like, damn, those people having a bad day, french fries are good. I'm gonna go home and have sex. And you don't do what we do anymore. We eat Christians and only crowds to this person because, if we limit those as much as we can, then we can talk about anything we want because then it would just be just a random character. I'm roasted and go to bed. Because I'm pissed. Looks like they're having a bad day though. Oh, bad day. Looks like you're having a bad day though. I'm beautiful. Stop trying to get to me. Stop it before I go. How does it work on my taste buds? How does it work on my attitude? And that's what I've learned about life is trying to control the lighting in here so I do a better job in here. I'm trying to control the sound so I'm paying attention, and it nailed up some carpet on the walls so it would have bounced back. I forgot what we're talking about, man. I did. And today we were doing okay. I keep on saying that now, Oh, and another thing is like when I come in here and act and write and do my thing, because I'm given permission to go the extra mile and not live within my own beliefs. Out there, I have to act a certain way, and in here, as long as I don't get too violent and too crazy and, shout outs to this person, because, if we limit those as much as we can, then we can talk about anything we want, because then it will just be a random, Justin Perry, yeah, love Justin Perry, yeah, damn, I gotta listen to me some Justin Perry, love Justin Perry, oh yeah, love Justin Perry, so I can freestyle, I'm gonna practice my rhymes, show my homies how good I am, they can learn something from me, my behavior, because I'm all know or hurt. Like, what the hell did I do in your little heads? Can you please know what I did? Maybe it's because I'm good at what I do. If I got to you that way, I'm probably good at it. I'm good at what I do, and I apologize, because the camera is here. If you thought I was thinking about you, I'm sorry. But to treat the woman of my dreams like she doesn't exist, or even block her on freaking Facebook, like, really? I mean, aren't you guys Christians? And only Christians would do that because, like, okay, revenge, I don't believe in carrying. I don't want revenge in my thoughts. I don't want to display like I got revenge. I practice hard not to allow revenge into my daily behaviors. And that's some true shit. I do my hardest not to let guilt affect me. Because this room, saying all the stuff I do, I used to feel very guilty. Like someone died. Like I had a hard time. The first few years, I was building up the LGCD 200 collection. And it just felt like someone died. Well, I carried this grief every time I walked out of here, and now I don't have that. And I'm glad, because it used to ruin my night almost. I would usually just go straight from here to bed, because I would be totally betrayed and beat up. Like, I'm sorry, you know, whenever I said, you know, I felt so bad inside. Even if I didn't say anything bad, I still felt so bad inside for even saying it and going through it, trying to be the actor that we're trying to be. And that's just, you gotta look at me like an actor, because if you look at any other way, you're gonna get disappointed. And know that I had a painful battle just to get from here, you know, emotionally, like I tell you, like every time I came in here, not here, but it was an older studio. But yeah, man, I had a lot of guilt. So I was like, no more guilt. And I guess that's the reason, because I just had too much of it. I was never a revengeful person. So, I mean, I didn't like revenge anyway. Nothing good comes out of revenge. I need to love my bowl. And jealousy, you cannot avoid jealousy. Jealousy will always be there, but to control how you feel and how you behave, that part, to control how you behave based on your uncontrollable thoughts that are just attacking you, being jealous or whatever. That's one thing that I think we're always going to be struggling with, but like I tried real hard not to do it tonight.
Like the whole thing is the size of a birthday cake, but it's all yours, man. It's like, oh man, I want one of those. Where's that at? You know, I'm willing to pay for that, agent. I ain't that greedy or needy, but can you get me that? Get it before I fire you and get someone else. Get me one of those. Can't find someone who can make it. Yo, make it rain. Boom. Yeah, for that, hell yeah, yo. I will get my ass out of this chair and go to the store for shopping for that. Not too many things I would go to the store for. If it was for my wife, sure, anytime. But like me personally, I got everything I need here. Got my iPad, got my wife, got gigabit upload and download internet, satellite TV, LED lights. She gets solar panels to power my 5 amps. Actually, you know, I got one on this side and one on the other side. So we're probably pulling 9 total, be 10. So, you know, the 10 would be on the average high. We rarely get there. Turn on all those machines back there. 2 outlets, circuit box, please. And then I'd feel comfortable. But it's like, yo, we got one wall socket for you, bro. I mean, for all this shit, I got one wall socket. I'm going to worry about floating my set. And thank goodness I ain't got to pack any of this up because, you know, this is a trailer. And then the sides just peel off. And everyone's looking at me. Whoa, you know? And I just stare at my keyboard anyway, so I don't notice any of you. And it becomes the greatest show. Like, if you could pull that off, you know, I'd probably be a star instantly. Because you guys laugh, right? You laugh under your breath. You couldn't hold it back. You're like watching the funniest home videos. Even I don't want to laugh so much, but I sit there and I look at it high or sober. And, you know, I look at it long enough and I'm over there laughing my ass off. But that's just me. But am I being trained to laugh at other people's bad day? Or is it a funky ass background sounds? Like, where's the hot female albums out? No, you were laughing your ass off, and I just burnt my finger hard as it goes, because y'all know there's no such thing as a junkie burn. Maybe if you go to Urban Dictionary, but I just came up with that, junkie burn. There's no such thing as a junkie burn. Look, I got a junkie burn from a pig. I got a call in from work because I got a big junkie burn. See? That could be a real thing in someone's life, in someone's reality. Oh man, no, he's at home sick because he's got the big junkie burn. Oh man, yo, I heard so horrible things. They hurt. Yeah, it's worse than a paper cut. Oh man, yo, feeling so sorry for me. Well, let's continue my show. I'm gonna put it on autopilot. I'm gonna end this whole thing tonight. We've been fairly consistent with my talking or whatnot. We were doing whatever we were doing before, and so we have 30 seconds. The way how this works, we got 30 seconds on our. The way how these are recorded, we got 30 seconds. They're put into a playlist, and usually they're random because we have so many different days, and my moments don't last longer than 30 seconds. The way how I say things should carry over to the next 30 seconds if half of a second only got caught, but we only keep the 30 seconds that are worth a day, and that's the end goal. Like right now I'm in this routine where I can come in here and then there'll be days where I just disappear. But so far, past 2 weeks, we've been great at our job. 2019, I don't know how I get in here and do all of this, because I really don't, because I really do feel awful. And when I come in here, it's like, you know, what am I gonna do? It's like awkward with cameras, like, okay, what we do?
Do what? LGCD 434.4.
And so RB, isn't that crazy? I heard that 5,000 times. That's my sport scorecard. Should we go back to virtual DJ? You know what I thought about doing was doing something like this. That is not a life. When you're in your realm of things, but you're tortured 90% of it, and you can't focus. And then you got to work around. Can't be able to focus. I mean, we went around shows to wait 9 years. So I'm gonna have that hardware taken out because from all the X-rays and everyone else, they've been telling me that it looks great. So if it looks, and everything's Gucci, go Gucci. Ooh, so we got all kinds. Look at me. Damn, I got a kick-ass setup, man. Look at me and how far I've gone in life. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, LGCD 435.1. Welcome to our second episode of this month's season
Of laying in my bed, going on, as I discover community church. They got fog machines and shit. Got lasers and all kinds of lights. You can feel the bass in your freaking chest. That is, like, look at that, yo. That is amazing, man. And that's the church that we went to today. And that was their worship singing at a live drum kit back there. You can feel it, like in your chest. See all that fog machine? Yeah, that damn, yo. That's crazy, man. I'll show you those lasers. They gotta come on soon. That shit's amazing, man. That was crazy. Let me play this one more time, and you can see all those lasers in the front. I'm not gonna play it all the way through, just till the lasers get there. Right? That's how it starts out. First time there, man. It's like, oh, what is this place, you know? It's like, boom, yo. It's like, damn. It's like that. Wow. I got jealous. And the guy on stage